So our day started with coffee as usual, except today we made our coffee just a little bit weaker. We have been doing half the amount of grounds that we usually do because we're trying to cut back on how much caffeine we drink.
And please excuse that terrible pouring, by the way, but it's been working pretty well so far. You know, aside from the fact that I have to drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee in the morning, but yeah. After we've gotten our coffee and a little bit of breakfast in us, we usually start rolling into our schoolwork, which currently have our children enrolled in the outreach program, which is a homeschooling program through our public school.
So this is our son Sam and our daughter Addie. They are working on their phonics right here. And we've really seen a huge improvement in their confidence.
Right here, Sarah's filling up one of our mini diffusers that we have around the house.
After a couple hours of homeschooling, we usually take a break and let the kids have some kind of free time and just give their brains a rest from the schoolwork. We've also been trying to make an effort to get outside every day, at least for a little bit, and this is what happened.
What was going on here is Sam wanted to go down this hill on his own tube, so of course I had to try it. At this point, I realized I had no control whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
With all the trees, we pretty much determined it wasn't safe for kids to go down, so we decided to go do our chores. We had a huge pile of bark and we were going to do a bonfire, so we had to gather up the bark first.
And just so everyone knows, I'm a trained wildland firefighter. We were just going to do this as a little science experiment, talk about fire safety and, what actually makes fire burn.
Do you know what fire needs to burn? But 3 things.
Wood, that
Wood, fuel, yes.
fuel.
What else?
Paper.
That's
No,
fuel.
it's fuel. That's part of what burns. What do we need to make fire?
What do we need to breathe?
Air.
Air.
Oxygen.
So oxygen.
Needs oxygen. What else does fire need? Fire needs one other important thing. Heat. Fire needs heat. You take away just one of those 3 things, the fire will go out.
To the west, to the west, to the west. Come on, you shouldn't be scared. You're a firefighter.
When we woke up Thursday morning, it was very rainy outside, and we pretty much got a jump on our morning routine of eating breakfast and getting ready. And basically, our main goal this day was to get some schoolwork done. So after we wrapped up breakfast, we pretty much got right into schoolwork. We mainly were going to work on math. That wasn't everyone's favorite. It's kind of one of those less enjoyed subjects by most people. So we were sitting at the table for a while and it was a little bit frustrating at times. You can see that Addie wasn't terribly enthused. We definitely shine in phonics, art, and reading. Those are just subjects we all love doing. So this was kind of a day that we were tackling the things that we needed to do but didn't necessarily love doing.
Go ahead and point to it. And right here, Sam and I were working on spelling a little bit of his numbers. He doesn't really like math either, but he was getting enjoyment out of practicing his handwriting.
After lunch, we kind of went into playtime, nap time. We usually take that time to also tidy and sweep, do some dishes, and we're constantly cleaning up throughout the day.
Speaking of cleaning up, did you catch that? Eliza riding through my dirt pile? It was definitely a lot to stay up on all of the cleaning, but we make it work. Before dinner, we got a chance to edit some videos and squeeze in some work. We usually try to get outside, but it was just not happening today.
How's it coming?
Pretty good so far.
Then it was time to stop everything we were doing and make dinner. We decided to make chicken stir fry. By this time, we were both just really tired and done for the day. But even though it hadn't been the most glamorous or exciting day, we still learned a lot, we still accomplished a lot, and that always feels good.
Hey, good job, dude.
So Friday morning when we woke up, there wasn't a lot of leisure time. We pretty much had to get right into breakfast, schoolwork, chores. We only had a few hours with the kids before my mom was going to come get them for the afternoon. She usually takes them a couple days a week, and this always allows Caleb and I to tackle the things that are harder to do when we have kids with us.
We have been giving the kids simple age-appropriate tasks to do with us, so while Sarah was cleaning up after breakfast, I took Sam and Audi outside and we dumped compost, and Sam and I brought in some wood.
So my mom just came and got the kids, so we're going to take advantage of the free time and go run some errands that have been piling up. The background.
This road is so slick.
Oh my gosh.
This was pure ice. And that wraps up our trip to town doing errands and
All the things. So we're back from town and we grabbed a few groceries in town. Some of those were these apples from our amazing co-op in town, some tomatoes, all organic, bananas, sprouts. We love putting sprouts on salads and breakfast burritos. And then we got some creamer for our coffee and tea. I got some of this almond milk creamer, so yeah, that's what we got. We still had a couple hours left before my mom was due back with the kids, so we used that time to do a little bit of work. Then we made a big salad for dinner with a lot of different toppings. Then we ended up watching a movie with the kids. As we're new at this vlogging thing, we, forget to sometimes capture those kind of moments, which we promise to get better at.